Hello and welcome to Live Pulse, Heywood's own community show. And what we talk about honestly about life here in Heywood and Middleton. The challenges, the opportunities, and the stories that shape our everyday lives. Today's episode is one that's been brewing for a long time. It's about a feeling many of us share but don't always say out loud. It's a feeling of apathy, of not being heard. Because the truth is, Heywood and Middleton deserve better. Now, as I walk through the town, I'm always seeing something interesting. On the surface, things look familiar. Same streets, same faces you've known for years. But talk to people, really talk to them, and you'll hear something deeper. Far deeper, a sense of being left behind. Not by each other. Our community spirit is one of the greatest strengths we ever had, but by the people who were supposed to listen. The government, councillors, mayors. They don't listen, they don't act, they don't invest, and they don't care. Simple as. That's it. You hear it from parents juggling work with childcare. Young people wondering whether they'll have to leave to find opportunity in another place. From older residents who've watched services shrink year by year. I've lived in Heywood for like 35 years. And when I first came here, it was a boom town. It was a proper town. And in 35 years, it's gone down to absolute shit. That's what Heywood is. Shit. Pound bloody shops. Fast food flaming shops. Barbers. Hairdressers. We've got loads of them. Turkish. All sorts of bloody things. And they're all fronts for bloody money laundering. It's not anger for the sake of anger, it's disappointment. Frustration, if you like. It's the quiet feeling that we've been overlooked for far too long. And that's why this conversation matters. That's why I'm doing it. You see, over the past few weeks, I've been gathering stories from listeners. Real people. Real experiences. And while every story is unique, they seem to strikingly familiar. Nobody is listening to them. They can shout it from the flaming rooftops. Councillors aren't doing anything about it. Let's start with number one, transport. It doesn't work for working people. Buses don't show up. Routes cut without warning. Services that stop too early or run too infrequently. You see, when transport fails, everything becomes harder. Getting back to work, getting to school, getting to appointments, basically staying connected. That's why we need a decent transport system. High streets, they feel hollowed out. As I've just said, when I came here 35 years ago, Heywood was a proper town with proper shops. Local businesses now are fighting to survive. A lot of them have closed. Others are hanging on by a thread. People want vibrant high streets, places to shop, to meet, to eat, and feel proud of. But they need support, investment and footfall. There's a lot of young people out there craving the opportunity to get their own businesses. I've spoken to teenagers who feel like they're being asked to dream small. They want apprenticeships, they want training, they want safe spaces and reasons to stay, not reasons to leave. That's what we've got now, and that's why a lot of people are leaving. We've got services stretched to the limit. You know, I mean, let's face it, healthcare to housing, to community support, people feel the strain. They're not asking for luxury, just basics done well. I mean, these stories aren't complaints. They're reminders that our community deserves the respect that they want. Now, how did we get here? Into this fatal hole. Communities don't fall behind overnight. It happens slowly, almost quietly. A bus route might get cut. A youth centre closes. A high street shop shuts its doors. A service loses funding. A promise gets made and then forgotten about. You see, one decision at a time, one missed opportunity at a time. And because these changes happen gradually, it's easy for people in power to pretend everything is fine. But the people who live here, who raise families here, who work here and who care about this place, they see the difference. They feel it. And they're tired of being told to wait. Tired of being told it's complicated. Tired of being told there's no money. Because somehow there's always money for other places and other projects. This isn't about blame, it's about accountability. It's about recognising that our community deserves the same attention, the same investment, the same ambition as anywhere else. So, what better actually looks like? So let's talk about this, right? The solutions. Not slogans, not vague promises, but real, tangible improvements the people here have been asking for. Okay? Now, we'll go through them. Reliable, affordable transport. Buses that run on time. Routes that connect people to jobs, to schools and services. Transport shouldn't be a barrier, it should be an opportunity. Number 2, investment in our high streets. Support for local businesses. Incentives for new shops. Cleaner, safer, more welcoming town centres. Places that feel alive, that thrive. 3, opportunities for young people. The first one, apprenticeships. We should have more apprenticeships. Get the kids, get the teenagers out into an apprenticeship, electrician, plumber, bricklayer, plaster, whatever, right? And you'll see a difference. I know people say, oh, you can get all the apprenticeships you want, but there's no work. But we'll make the work. Skills programs, technical colleges, youth centres, a future that doesn't require leaving home to succeed. Should be all here. Stronger public services. Healthcare that's accessible. And I mean accessible, not waiting 3 or 6 weeks to get an appointment for your doctor. Housing that's affordable. Yeah. I mean, the rent and accommodation now in the private sector, I mean, it's gone through the roof. People can't afford to rent. People who don't disappear between elections. Representation that feels real. It's all there. We should be doing this. You see, these aren't unrealistic demands. God, they're the foundation of a thriving community. See, here's the thing. Heywood and Middleton aren't passive. We're not sitting around waiting for someone else to fix things. We're a community that gets involved, speaks up and looks out for each other. That's We've done this for decades. Look out for each other. You see it in local volunteers. You see it in community groups. And you see it in people organising events supporting neighbours and fighting for improvement. There's a growing sense that change isn't just possible, it's bloody necessary. And that's powerful. Because when people come together, when they raise their voices, when they refuse to be ignored, that's when momentum builds. That's when things shift. So Heywood and Middleton have a heart, a strong heart. They have a history, a long history, and they have pride. But pride alone isn't enough. Our community deserves investment, attention, and respect. So, let's keep talking, let's keep pushing, and let's keep demanding better. Because, say it with me, Heywood and Middleton deserve better. Thanks for listening. And if you've got a story, a concern, or an idea for a future episode, reach out to me. Your voice matters. Until next time, take care of yourselves and each other. Goodbye.